right. I know Jesus, he will fix it after a while. After a while, trouble in my way, trouble in my way. I have to cry sometime. I have to cry sometime. Trouble in my way, trouble in my way. I have to cry sometime. I have to cry sometime. I lay awake at night. I lay awake at night. But that's all right. That's all right. I know Jesus, he will fix it after a while. After a while. EJD. And that's how it happens. My God. Good afternoon, morning, evening. Whenever you are coming in or checking in, it is what Capri Cares. Know that I care. And guess what? Care that I know. Making sure. Can y'all hear me this morning? Let me know that you can. JD, can you hear me? Amen. Welcome, Instagram family. Welcome, all families. I am grateful that you have shown up on the day before history will be made. Tomorrow. If you have not voted, guess what? Vote. Vote. Vote, 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 vote. I need you voting. We all need you voting. We will appreciate your vote. Today, all this week on Capri Cares. All this week on Capri Cares. That's the wrong vibe. Yeah, there you go. All this week on Capri Cares. We're going to talk about this as a hashtag. It was my, come on, fault, not my faith. FAULT, not my faith. That's the hashtag for the week. That is the hashtag for the week. Boom. It was my fault, not my faith. Put that in the chat, everybody. Everybody put that in the chat. It was my fault, not my faith. Now, Romero was planning, Bishop was planning some of the teaching for the week on yesterday, and I believe in planning. I do believe in planning. If the school system did not teach me anything, it taught me the value of planning. And in his plan, he utilized some individuals, and I'm going to write this stuff down just as on this marvelous Monday to get us started. Number one, he talked about individuals who followed Jesus or who was delivered by God and still had to deal with their own faults. Marnika and Nakia, good morning. I need y'all to put this in the chat. Y'all are just coming in. Put this in the chat. Good morning, Shannon, Ganny. Good morning, Miss J Bird. That's what I'm going to call you. Put this in the chat as a hashtag. Nakia, Shannon, Marnika. Put this on a shirt and sell it. It was my fault, not my faith. Yeah, I'll put that right there. It was my fault, not my faith. Put that on. Yeah. Uh-oh. I misspelled that. My bad. Y'all spell it correctly. It was my fault, not my faith. And I know I've noticed this in life. Anytime we make a choice, let me back up, Marnika. Chances and choices, we'll call them kissing cousins. Can we say that? Yeah, thank you, Shannon. That's what I'm talking about. That's why I love you as a moderator, cuz it was my fault, not my faith. Whew, that's how you did. Listen, put that on the shirt and sell that. But let me get back. Chances and choices are kissing cousins. And anytime you make a choice, you take a chance on being the choice that you made a blessing or a burden. Y'all with me? Chances and choices are kissing cousins. Thank you, Marnika. Thank you, wonderful moderator. Chances and choices are kissing cousins. They buddies. They first cousins. They cut buddies. And anytime I make a choice, Valina, I take a chance on the choice that I made. Either it's going to be a burden or a blessing. It's that simple. And many times in my life, as we walk through the Red Sea Roads, let me get the book, The Red Sea Roads, boom. Many times in life, Marnika, and everybody do what she's asking. Thank you, moderator. We take a chance every time we make a choice on the choice we made. Is it a burden or is it going to be a blessing? Now, it's work with both. You're going to have to work with both. We have to learn to live with both. Come on, come on, come on. Let's deal with that. Let's deal with that. That's why sometimes in life, and if you go back to chapter one of this book, the last section, sometimes you end up in life in places, in situations and scenarios where the choice I made heightened the chance that was the wrong choice. Good morning, Renetta. Good morning, Mike. And I have to learn that. Let me remove that. I have to learn and that I have to be very careful with my chances and my choices. Yes, because yeah. That's all I gotta say right now, Renetta. I mean, like I gotta take a deep breath. Because there are times where we blame God for something that God had nothing to do with it. That wasn't God. That was us doing what we wanted to do. We took a chance, and the chance we took was not the right one. And now we have to deal with our faults and our failures. And it's okay, which lands us in this place. Forgiving you for what you've done to you is essential. I have to learn to forgive me for what I indirectly or directly have done to me because it was my fault. It wasn't my faith. How do you know, Renetta? You're like, okay, Pastor, how do I know it's my fault and not my faith? Here is one of the indicators that you know it was your fault and not our faith. Faith helps us step up. Here's your point, Nakia. Here it is. Everybody putting in the chat, step up. Everybody put step up. When it's my fault, here it is, Shannon. Here's the shout. When it's my fault, it's a slip up. Both of them are ups. But every time I slip up, the trajectory is downward. Huh? But when I step up, the trajectory is development. That's how I know the difference between it being my fault and my faith. And there are times when, yes, sir, it's my fault now. And I have to own my own faults. Come on, Shannon. Thank you. Faith helps me step up. My faults are slip ups. And we have to deal with our slip ups. And the lingering consequences, doc, of me slipping up. There are some consequences. Everybody put in the chat consequences. And I'm gonna land my plane. I'm only gonna give y'all 12 minutes today. So you gotta go back. Ah! When it's my fault and not my faith, it's a slip up. When it's my faith and not my fault, it's a step up. And there are consequences to both the slip up and the step up. Henry Holler landed, Reverend landed. And I'm gonna land it on this because I gotta put everything together. I gotta come back tonight and do some teaching. I gotta come back tonight and do some teachings, and I got some meetings and a podcast to do and all of these other things. That's why I'm landing it down. When it's my fault and not my faith, I always get faults to selfishness, according to the text, and stupidity. So, Marnika, every time I have a slip up, I was selfish. When I have a slip up, it was stupid. But I took a chance on my choice. Y'all ain't shouting this morning. And when I take a chance on the choice, I always take a chance with the choice being a burden or a blessing. So I'm landing my plane because I got to do a podcast today. I got to do some more work today. I got to write today. I got to visit today. I got to do what I got to do today. And I just need y'all to know all this week on Capri Cares. Everybody leave shouting. It's my fault. It wasn't our faith. Capri Cares. Excuse me. Because I need to, and I want to teach this. Hambrick, I need to see you on this in TikTok. It's my fault, not my faith. If it's my fault, it was a slip up. When it's my faith, it's a step up. I'll see y'all tomorrow. Peace. Love on your kids. Love on your family.